All right, what is up, everybody? Now we are going to be finishing the new Honkai Star Rail 3.3 update. Give it a little bit longer just for some time for some people to pop in. Yo, what's up, Mage? I grab some beverage. Oh, neat. Right, yeah, hopefully. Not hopefully, we're going to. I will stay up all night if I fucking have to finish this story. I'm finishing it tonight. Oops, exposed. So I will say one thing. Actually, we cannot talk about stuff on stream right now because I'm dual streaming on YouTube. So I'm going to wait till after we finish the story, and then I will end the YouTube stream and we can talk about stuff there. But it's nothing important, nothing game changing. We are going to just do my dailies real quick and then we'll finish the story.
Lay out your plans, member.
Mind your manners.
Again? Watch your head.
I need to farm Deep Diver, but this... I just want to get this set.
Stand still.
Like, at least a set with each.
Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Right, because I'm sure there are situational and stuff. Or, like, they route weird.
Relax.
No dirty.
It's kind of how I felt with biking and Strive.
I weep for the departed.
Her kit is very straightforward, but implementing it can be kind of weird. Keepable. Oh, that's so good. Whew. Sheesh. Oh, is it kind of like Spectre in DNF Duel? Or Bedman in Strive? Where it's like an 8-way jump, like double second jump.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, so it's like a
I
combo
weep
tool
for the
basically,
departed.
almost.
It too shall fall.
Stand still.
Okay.
Destined for oblivion. No dirty tricks on it.
Oh geez, that's crazy.
Again.
And it's one of those things where it's too late. They're not gonna fix it.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Not gonna lie, two-piece light catcher or astrolab and two-piece erudition is gonna go fucking crazy. That is gonna be an amazing two-piece set bonus. Like two-piece for any
Time to
DPS.
say bye.
So just hoarding pieces of those two sets are gonna be invaluable for free-to-play or more casual players. Like, obviously you're gonna want, it's a 16% crit damage. They did the Zenless thing and they just put a fuck ton of crit damage on a piece, on a 2-set bonus.
I weep for the departed.
That is, it's fucking insane. And then
It too shall fall.
I think erudition is 8 or 6% crit rate.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
On the still waters of oblivion.
It's 8%, yeah. That could be good. Actually, really fucking good. We fucking take. I will take that and never complain about that. We're gonna roll those real quick, actually. Relicore. Oh no, you're my. Who are you? No. Okay, yeah, you'll be my my other Relicore. Right, exactly. Speed or attack percent. Speed or attack percent. On. This is it can be fixed. That was that. This is such a bad piece. It's not even. Well, it's not even that bad. Come on, give me crit damage. Fuck you. You're an asshole. This could be good on my Jingli. Crit damage or speed. Fuck you. Crit damage or attack percent. Crit damage. That's okay. Oh man. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Something. All right, sorry about that, guys. My youngest, my 6-year-old is currently, he's been having night terrors lately, which I feel bad. It sucks. Yo, come on, crit rate or crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. We're gonna get rid of you. I really don't want to get rid of you. But you're a 4-star. Listen to me. Come on. Please let this be enough. No fucking shot. I have any level 3 stuff? Oh, I gotta level that. Damn it. It's not bad though. It's not that bad. All right. Let's play with Cypher.
You made it. I've been waiting
Yo,
for you.
it's the boy. It's the man, the myth, the legend, the
Black
Flame
Clad
Reaver.
Sword Master, the Flame Reaver, whatever your name is.
I might attempt Cypher on my
Look at
alt
you,
account.
sniffing around like a starving
Just
hungry.
for Acheron.
Chasing
Because I want
the
to see
scent of the
if
core flame.
this is going to be Cope, but I would rather replace Pella than Silverwolf. Because then I can make my Acheron team a little bit more viable.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Because I initially said, fuck it, I'm saving for Fate and didn't pull Jojo. Which would have been the better pull. Watch this be the very end of it, and I would have been able to finish it
Little
earlier.
thing. I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last 2 core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquala's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so?
That's true. If I can finish the story, I might go on my alt account and do a
Struck a
temple
nerve, have
just to
I?
see.
I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once.
Although I
staring
really don't need
hopelessly
her
at the sky.
on my alt account. I have Adventuring and Lucha. And Lingshaw.
But hey, I'm feeling
Lucha is just
generous
better
today.
than Lingshaw for my
I've got a
for Cypher, to be
surprise
honest.
just
Or I mean
for
for
you.
Casterus.
That's right. I have Kefali's core flame. But if you think you can
What do you mean?
snatch it from my
I'm so
claws-
sorry. See, now I feel horrible. Now you can say fuck Shin.
You'll have to catch me. Fun fact, Dogos
Catch me if you
cats
can.
aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match.
POV. Oh my god. I love that. That's awesome. This is peak. That's so, oh my god. I need Cypher so fucking bad. This is ridiculous. Really? I guess I just coincidentally ignored it or just don't remember. I won the 50. To be fair, I lost the 50-50 the first time.
How did you get ahead of me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing. Easy there. You're after Kepali's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it. The deliverer made me steal it. It's no use to me anyway. Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, all black and sleek, how about you spare this poor cat's life?
All right, you were a lot more nice about it. I was, but I hope you know that I was. Again, I've said this before, but I was just giving you shit when I brought it up. There were times I was like, man, I really wish I had it. Fuck this art guy.
You get the core flame,
But
I
never
just
like
keep
in a
breathing.
malicious way.
Everyone wins. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof, woof. Come on.
Oh my god, Cypher is a
You're not
fucking
gonna let a little
hoot.
setback like a lost bone stop you.
Cypher is such a
are you?
hoot. I need her in my account.
Oh, look at that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before. It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove. You sure stumble over your words, but you've got some speed on you. Just in time to take a break. Don't tell me they might all... What? Still not here? Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Wait around a little longer for you. Stixia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is. The Flame Reaver.
Siphinon.
Wait,
Or
no,
Siphinon.
not
That's
the first time
hilarious.
meeting you. I'm the great hero of Hakama, the deliverer of Amphorius. They say I'm destined to return Kepali's core flame and
Bro,
carry
I
the
swear
weight
to
of a
God.
new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, fairness, and fairness. You want the core flame? Come and get it. But only
That's
if you
crazy.
leave me
That's
fair.
awesome. I
Quick.
love that. It was this
I was
motherfucker.
hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice! Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind games. I seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible. They're not going to back off anytime soon. Well then, guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
Yeah, because they're definitely, dude, 4.x, they're going to Edo Star, and Yae Sakura is going to be fucking, I really need to stop swearing. Yae Sakura is going to be amazing, and she's going to be awesome. She's going to be hot, and it's going to be great. And we're both going to have a great time running Acheron and Yae together.
Cypher, do you still plan to go to Dawn Cloud?
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stopping me, seamstress.
Is it for the gem of all
Right,
worlds?
for sure.
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Alaya. Did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore. Deliverer, you better think.
If she's, I'm going based off of the fact that it's Honkai, so she's gonna be a better. Because I think it's gonna be specifically off Yai Sakura or Sakura. I think it would be weird if they went off Yai Miko too, personally. But I could also see it because Yai Miko is so much more renowned.
Can't escape. It is fate.
Oh, for sure. But either way, it's a W, right?
I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Cycles.
Oh shit, you dealt with it for me, thank you.
Cycles. Fate! Give me a break! Everyone has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecies end up as hollow shells of themselves. Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and played along, this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
It has to be me.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway? Do you know why I dragged you here, mutt? Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you.
Oh really? I didn't know you.
That was
I didn't know you preferred the
Now,
Impact 3rd version.
how about we spice things up?
Definitely
with
not
bit
a
of
bad thing. I
competition?
didn't know. I just
As a
assumed it was
fellow
more of like
heir
a
to the
Yai
divine authority
is
of
Yai type
calamity,
thing.
I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver.
Yo, I'm so. Is it 1v1 or do we
Been
get?
around for over 1,000 years.
We get 4.
Never met anyone who could match
Sick.
my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only trait. So then, you're getting the full performance.
Oh, that's absolutely fair.
Come to me. Found me. I'll take it all. Our cute playset with enough believers. Life become reality. Gotcha. Something's fishy. This can summon as many clones as I need. So many lives I have. Come to me. Good dog. Is that all you got? I guess
Oh, this is so cool. Cypher is awesome. She's just a great character.
with enough believers, life become reality. Yes.
She's able to deal over 100,000 with
I've played with you long enough. Time to retreat. See you around,
Yo, that's so badass. Yo, no, come on, don't do me like this. That was by far the best team in Honkai Star Rail.
Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
No fucking way.
To all
This is
citizens
bullshit.
of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous. First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved chaplain Foros has returned
hate
to
this
the
update.
embrace of Sky Father Kefali.
You know, as the religious might say, the Lord
But
giveth and
citizens
the
do
Lord
not
taketh
grieve
away.
his passing. In his final moments,
I
Chaplain
find that
Foros
claim to be
found peace.
bullshit
While
as
he
of right
still
now.
had his wits, he heard the final words of the Sky Father. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great
I don't think
world-bearing
so.
Titan fell silent, they spoke one final
Anything.
message to
The
my
only
creator.
thing is, like, if it's an image like
And
this
now,
with Cypher,
I shall
where she
share
had the
those
blood,
words with every
you
soul
know,
in
from the cut
Amphorius.
on her cheek.
They said, the prophecy has arrived.
I think they did
My
it to
mission is
emphasize the
complete, and
whole
now I shall
demigod
fall into eternal
status.
silence. The eternal
Because they
night
wanted to
is
show that
looming.
Flame Reaver can
The
take
Dawn
down
device
demigods.
will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever.
Which I appreciate them not overusing blood.
Forever?
And I think the closest thing to blood before that was
stretching across endless eons.
the goop from
Citizens,
Firefly, and when Acheron has the
as
tears
the
go down
newly
her eyes
appointed chaplain,
that turn red, but I don't think that's
propose
necessarily
we
blood.
host a grand 100-day celebration at Dawncloud. A feast in gratitude for the Sky Father's gift. Our mission is to transform
yeah,
the
for
Sky
sure.
Father's words into
I think it's definitely more
unshakable
symbolic than it
faith.
is for the sake of
For 100
just
dawns,
blood for the sake
through
of blood,
song
which
and
I
dance,
appreciate.
Every child of humanity within Amphorius will come to believe the light of the dawn device.
Post it in the Discord.
Never fades. Kefali's protection has no end. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. The prophecies, petty change,
Was a coin.
was quite literal after all.
I hate this. I hate this update.
I guess. He's a good kid. I stole your identity. I owe you an apology. But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you, Aggie. Back then, I had to leave Akama. You see, you were so good at breeding hearts. If I had stayed by your side, my fragile lies would have been exposed sooner or later. Your weave shop. I wish I could chance upon it again. Just once. to be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did accomplish.
She became a hero.
Kefali's core flame is not here. It's safe. It's safe now.
Okay, it's good that she's doing that, but also
Thief. At least I did something.
but it's
For the
a little
flame
excessive to an extent,
chase.
but I get it.
Aggie. Aggie, can you hear me? Say something. Anything. Anything. Please.
Come on, somebody save her. Please, I'm begging so nicely.
You are the unsung hero of Emporia, Cypher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world. And in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
I hate it here, guys. If I just Alt F4, she doesn't die, right? Right, chat? I hate it here. I really do. I'm so depressed. Right, yeah, if I just ended it there.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cypher.
Oh yeah, so now they see the world for what it really is.
Can be more noble than the truth.
That's actually really cool that we find out that because she died, we realize, or we're finding out now that shit is far much worse than we thought. Hyacine, what happened?
Flame in my hand. It's trembling. It's sending me a warning. Lord Finan, in Amphorius' mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be a gift from Aquila to Kefali?
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down there.
Lord Finan?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the Dawn device to Kefali.
Everyone, calm down. Listen to me.
We're all calm. We don't know
Lord
why you're
Flame in
panicking.
my hand trembles violently. Its warmth slipping away like sand through my fingers. It burns through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device is extinguished.
If the Core Flame's message is true, Akama has lost the Dawn device's protection. Darkness will consume the Holy City in an instant, and the aftermath will be devastating.
Finan,
I feel something too.
Sense it
While
as well.
Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet, spiraling into the sky. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear them clearly. Birds, nymphs, people, their memories tangled together, their cries echoing as one.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall? But that doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, the holy city will be consumed by darkness, and countless lives will be cast adrift. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying Fagusta's spirit water, aren't you?
What? That was just a precaution. It's not the time.
No. The time has come. Open the path to the vortex for me. There's still one thing I can do for the people down there. Return the core flame of Aquila and inherit their divine authority. I'll remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
We'll go with you. It's the fastest
That
way.
might not be possible. The entrance serves as the exit. It's a one-way passage. You need to return to the Holy City and deliver Kefali's core flame. And an entrance created this way only has space for one person, doesn't it? Danny, I'm counting on you.
I understand. Under the raucous step of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. Lady Tribios's prophecy. It seems it didn't fail
Still
after all.
feels unreal. Even after seeing it a second time, you'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world.
We'll miss you, Barbara. And fat fuck. It was nice while it lasted.
The Astral Express.
How come you
Isn't
didn't
it?
say? How come you're not as
March
sad
7th?
about
The one
Cypher?
you always mention. I'd like to meet her someday.
I'm sure the two of you would get along wonderfully.
I can almost see the three of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
And you, Hyacinth, do you not feel
Of
sadness?
course I do. A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness.
True.
A sorrowful
True.
expression
All
would
right.
only
I
add
get
to their
that
burden.
100%. That was literally me.
The world
Even right
I
now,
love
I'm coping.
is the one suffering now.
She's just taking a nap, guys.
How
She'll
could
be
I
back.
face it with a
She'll be
frown?
back in 3.4. Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of ordinary mortals, I'll guard them until the very end.
Miss Hyacinth, are you really leaving?
Yes, Lord Finan has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the Sky Hero, I must prepare myself and carry this responsibility.
What about this new Twilight Courtyard?
Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your own. The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust. That's what matters, isn't it?
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing. We believe you'll make the Twilight Courtyard proud.
Thank you, Lady Treby. I'll do my best. I just don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. No matter how severe the illness or injury, she always faces it with a smile.
honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clementine. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential.
It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain.
Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treby happens to be here too.
Wait, you're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaia took over the leadership of Akama, every Chrysos heir entrusted with the core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, was personally chosen by her. I was the outlier. The hero Seliosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaia's thoughts on my potential remained a mystery, even up till the day she left. So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role.
Lady Treby, why are you laughing?
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try looking at it from another perspective. Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, if she believed you weren't worthy, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Now that I think about it, I feel much better.
I may not have Lady Aglaia's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss Hyacinth.
Thank you, Clementine. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words for returning the core flame? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized still feel unfamiliar to me. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone when it's my turn to return the core flame.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. We will say a line, and you repeat after us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
Pillars of the world.
Pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
Dude.
Cindy, are they?
It's
Lord
Fat Fuck.
Solibus, Lady Lunabis.
Lord Solibus,
Mission
Lady
of the
Lunabis,
Skyfolk has been
and
completed.
Fat Fuck.
Your watch can finally come to an end.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend, you still brought us freedom.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akama is on the brink, and I must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me, what trials lie ahead for me to complete?
I think you've already done everything you were meant to, Miss Hyacinth. What do you think? Seliosi? The Skyfolk?
Lady Seliosi, I see. After all these long years, your will has merged with the Titan's divinity.
I deeply regret. I beg for forgiveness. The darkness in the human heart clouded my judgment. I failed to recognize.
You know,
the
taking a break,
resilience
I'm more
buried
willing to
deep
do it.
within.
Of those present that day, I don't know how
But
many
I'm
were
still
innocent,
frustrated with, you
how
know,
many truly deserved their fate. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Seliosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and they may never forgive you for that. But at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that no one can distort. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame-chased journey, growing stronger with every step.
You were the spark that set this era in motion, Seliosi.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far.
An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world. Perhaps this is what I longed for. Now, I can finally rest in peace.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, you still held compassion for mortals, didn't you? Even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine you were waiting for someone to bring redemption. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. I could never match your strength, even with that power. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms. What I must do is merge with the sky and cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives as I can.
so they basically become the god themselves,
Do you remember that lesson?
right? Like, am I understanding that correctly? Because I've never really
Followed
taken the
path
time
of my ancestors, returning to the sky.
this entails.
I didn't return to the earth to walk with the people, but even so, I still achieved my dream.
So she becomes the new god of sky, of the sky.
Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening? Treeby would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky, she probably won't be able to banish this darkness. The Black Tide. Its power probably surpasses even that of the Titans. All we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for Akuma?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey, so we can't afford to lose our way.
The unexpected is always a part of our journey. We'll stay with Akuma until the end, no matter what. Over there, do you see it? The broken structures look like they've turned transparent.
I've never seen anything like this before. Could the Black Tide be the cause? There are too many things we don't understand, and we don't have time to figure out. We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kefali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cypher will do everything in her power to fulfill her duty.
And she did.
The transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time. Good job. Now we can get off the mountain. A black-tide creature. At Dawn Cloud. Oh no. The people in the city. We must find out where they've breached the city from.
See.
Tribby, please hold on till we get back.
Right, kind of like how Castris remained in the underworld because she's in charge of death now. And Mighty returned to Castrum Kremnos because he's in charge of holding back the Black Tide. And now Hyacinth is going to the sky. I don't really know exactly what the Sky Titan isn't responsible for, aside from the weather. I'm sure it's much more nuanced than that, obviously, but...
Another blood debt repaid. Don't forget to let your friends in on it.
Over there! Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council. We must retrieve it and bring it back to the vortex of Genesis.
Right, exactly.
Right.
You mean?
Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to return Kefali's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. We'll have to trust that Professor Anax's hypothesis is the only option. Apologies, Aglaia. I promised you that I would leave the choice of Era Nova to the people of Amphorius, but I'm afraid there's no room for doubts now. Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she succeeded.
Oh, Skyfather Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity.
He was basically
They
saying
are
they get
so
reborn as
utterly
gods.
naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers. This blood-red sky and the raging flames and demons throughout the land will purge their foolishness.
Kindness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
She looks like she's got a few screws loose, guys. Do not waste our time on a pitiful mad woman.
Danhang is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life, but to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the Chrysos heirs fulfill their mission. Only then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgressions were.
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you fulfill the prophecy?
Lost to the
She's gone
winds.
completely mad, to the point where she's just spewing nonsense. For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame casket.
That Lygus. He came out?
There's no need to go through that effort. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks.
Yo, he knows how to get it.
During his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted surveys in various areas.
Okay.
I still remember the words he used. I hope it
Well,
worked.
I won't explain it then, because I don't want to spoil it for you.
All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your merciful gaze with me. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold. It worked. One step left to undo its arcane seal. Partner, I may require your strength again.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
No, I don't even realize what I was doing there. I'm gonna be honest.
Dunhung, can you use the spirit water art again?
I've used up all the spirit water I've brought. Just now, after we left the eye, like, I felt the waters of Amphoria severing their connection with me.
Is this also a result of the black tide? Looks like all we can do is sprint down the mountain.
You all thought I completely lost my mind. If the core flame was never tampered with and has always remained here untouched, you all think I wouldn't have the power to take it away?
Madness, I will strike her down for you.
Partner, calm down.
I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts. Let's just descend the mountain.
No need to worry? But...
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cypher with the task of protecting Kefali's core flame while we were gone. By any means necessary. If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. In other words, she fulfilled her duty using her own means. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis, and Cypher will meet us there for sure.
What if something happened to her? Or what if she wasn't successful?
Friends, we have no choice other than to trust her. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction and hope she meets us after 1,000 paces. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going and trust that we will see her at 2,000 paces. 3, 4, 5,000. I will keep hoping
nothing happened to Cypher.
resolve
She is
all
fine.
the way.
Why are we worrying? Nothing happened.
With her usual rebellious attitude.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no harm to my Cypher. At least to this day, I don't recall any Chrysos heirs failing their missions.
She will be no exception. But before that, we must survive and break through this siege.
Of course, I bowl.
Again. Manners.
bust.
I'm not.
Maybe I'll take it all.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Relax.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Mind your manners.
Watch your head.
Retribution will find you.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No dirty trick.
Time to say bye. Boom. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's done. Let's go.
Why not? A fate well deserved. Well, not. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Perhaps. But as a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an objective that hasn't changed in that time. I suppose this is also a form of extreme but twisted resilience. Let's go. It's time to leave this place.
Everyone, can we run faster? I've got a bad feeling.
There's no reason for you to have any bad feelings. There is no harm to my cipher.
Everyone, look behind us.
In the end,
Flame Reaver.
they still showed up.
Now is not the time for a fight.
I agree. I've been waiting for a chance to face them head on, but not now. If we take the fight here, then lose, the consequences would be irreversible. Come on. We have to get out of here. Keep running, and never turn back.
Seek, and you will find.
They will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop.
It's him! Lord Finan!
There's always time for collectibles. How did they?
Has descended as ordained.
Clones, illusions. Nothing but cheap tricks to help you hide in the shadows.
The sky has returned to its rightful place. This world must be
about?
The end you seek is also the miracle of Genesis. If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you hinder us, Flame Reaver?
Tusk has descended as ordained. Must reset.
They keep repeating themselves
If
like
words
that.
won't work, then we can only express our resolve with our blades. We shoulder the fates and futures of too many people. We will not fall here!
Yo, let's go! Yo, Lance, forward! Mighty, let's fucking go! Shouldn't they not be doing that? Yo, I love how Castris is like, I can't be here physically, but I will hold his ass down.
It was really close.
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art of deceit. Even Mighty may not be able to restrain them. I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice. But now isn't the time to be thinking about this.
Protect us. Sky.
Guys. You will be so excited when this story ends.
Black-type creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. Let's end this quickly. That rainbow barrier.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I really want to talk about shit, and I can't afford it now.
Time to say bye. Boom. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Everyone, you're all safe. For now.
Thank you, Lord Finan.
It is someone else who deserves your thanks. Those black-tide creatures just now couldn't breach this barrier. This energy feels familiar. Like the luminous arts that Hyacinth uses to treat people.
Looks like she did it.
Citizens! My companions and I can't stay long. Before reinforcements arrive, please do not step out of this barrier. This is a miracle left by the demigod Hyacinth. Please trust her conviction.
Miss Hyacinth has also become a demigod, like Lady Aglaya. We understand. We will not leave her protection until you return, Lord Finan.
I won't make empty promises. I might not be able to return in the near future. But even if there's no perfect solution, I will make a choice that fulfills this mission. The people in the market must also be... Cortonis! Quick! Let's go check on him! Cortonis, hang in there!
Returned, Finan. Burning the holy city is to resist. I did all I could.
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman. Where are the citizens? What's the situation at Marmorial Market?
organizing their escape. The holy city guards are. But where to flee to, no one knows. Descended from the sky, the rainbow barrier did. Protected people, but alleviated.
I fear this is Amphorius' end, Cartonis. There is only one way to save our home.
Finally come true. Go for miracle. Deliverer, you shall become. One more thing. There is waiting at the vortex of Genesis. Lady Trinan is. Kefali's core flame is safe. She said.
Trinan.
Urgent. Died.
What?
I should have kept me here, but if destined, inescapable death is, why not leave?
Mage, you better come. Mage, if you're here, you're gonna want to pay attention in a bit.
You've been forging nothing but glory your entire life, old friend. Farewell, Grand Craftsman.
I'll let you know when it's for sure time, but just keep an eye out, or keep an ear open for me.
Battle. These hands were not meant, but if to protect the holy city's future, they
Damn, bro, that's cringe.
are to the final moment. I will fight.
Cartonis said that Trinan had news of the core. As expected, Miss Cipher did not fail her mission.
These buildings, I can feel it.
Will this spread to
I'm
other
not sure.
places?
In any case, the textures of memories are preserved within all things in Amphorius. Even a single brick or...
There are no
Sorry, I'm just
citizens
getting really
trapped here,
impatient.
nor any signs of black-tide creatures. We have no reason to linger here. Let's head downstairs. The bath chamber isn't far away.
Caught up to us? Don't tell me that Mighty...
You guys go ahead. I'll shore up the rear. No. Fine. Take Shimpo to the vortex of Genesis. I will stay here and hold them off.
Dunhun, you...
Don't hesitate, Final. They'll shoulder the mission of the Era Nova. We don't know if the Flame Weaver has any clones up ahead. Shimpon, stay close to Finan and keep him safe. Amphorians often speak of destiny. The destiny of the Trailblaze is to bind the life and death of every world to our own existence. Such a hasty farewell. I won't allow it. This isn't farewell. Don't worry. I'll do everything in my power to survive.
Running out. Everything will be reset.
Go.
You better keep your word, Danhung. You cannot die here.
He actually has a real line, not just a monologue, an internal monologue. That's awesome. Come on, Dill Pickle. wherever there's flowing water. I can harness the its power to purge the filth. Dill Pickle has returned. Woo. Even if I were just a passing traveler, I would not hesitate to lay down my life and protect the unfamiliar world beneath my feet. This is the destined course that a trailblazer cannot escape. I am a nameless, and what I'm going to do is to defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Follow me.
Lord Finan, finally, you're all back.
Even in such desperate times,
Finan.
The Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city, and they still have many clones. So until I complete the core flame ritual.
Understood, Lord Finan.
Nemosity. Several citizens are trapped, though I also don't.
Leave this to us, Lord Finan. Just focus on your own mission.
All right. As for the two trailblazers,
are you hiding something from me,
my
Finan?
apologies, partner. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if there came a day when Akuma was taken by the Black Tide, as long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse.
The progress bar is already at 95%, and you're leaving me on the cliffhanger? Bro, what the fuck?
But even if it means being resented for the rest of my life, I still have to be responsible for you. Friend, you and Danheng taught me the spirit of trailblazing. The best decision I ever made in my life was when I followed my intuition and chose to trust you. Danheng told me many stories about the adventures of the Nameless. Two of them left a deep impression on me, Belobog and Penacony. The first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything for an unfamiliar world, in the end, you still have to embark on a new journey and go to the next world that needs saving, because that's your mission. The path you follow. In the second story, Danheng told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives for the prison world. I know very well that the two of you are willing to make the same choice for Amphorius. After hearing those stories, I made up my mind. I won't let your journey end here. Somewhere beyond the sky, where Amphorians have never reached, there are many people waiting for you to come home. The prophecy has always remained shrouded in ambiguity. Even if the 12th core flame is returned, no one knows how the Era Nova will manifest, let alone if the miracle will extend its favor to two visitors from beyond the sky. Before stepping into a fate unknown, the last thing I can do is help you return to your family.
And if we ignore the prophecy, we can't go back now.
Please, don't worry.
Lady Trinan's Sentry Gate is open on the main street outside Akuma's walls.
I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request of you all, but we live in it.
I have a right to witness the end of this trailblaze.
Every one of us has the right to make our own choices. Then use your choice to open up a new path. Regardless, Danheng is still holding on for his life. Don't keep him waiting too long. One One day I hope we will reunite under the constellations. When that time comes, we can hold a belated victory feast. How about that? The spirit water has dried last. Why is nothing going right? Calm down. There might be another way in. The closest ritual basin, the other chrysospheres.
Snowy.
Trinan, I thought you'd be waiting at the vortex of Genesis. Are you alright?
When Akuma's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it. We anticipated that you'd be on edge, so we came ahead to wait for you.
You've always been the ones who knew me best. Cavalier's core flame.
Yes, little Syphi protected the core flame well. No one would be able to guess where she stashed it. Bartolos, you can come on out.
I don't have to pretend to be an envelope anymore! That was suffocating.
Damn, that... Okay, that caught me off guard. I didn't think Bartolos would be the envelope.
This certainly was unexpected.
Yeah, I can definitely say for certain, I did not expect it to be there.
Bartolos, Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind Akuma's eternal deal.
Ah, you're right. Woman, you'd better strap in and listen up, Rat. That girl Cyphera spun a grand lie that deceived all of Amphorius. She tricked all of you into believing that that giant ball on Kefali's back would cast light over Akuma forever. Not just that. She even managed to fool that dumb Ascension trial and allowed me, the great Zagreus, to survive! Hey, Rat.
So he's the Titan of Trickery? You know what? I had a sneaking suspicion that there was something more to Bartolos. I didn't, this is not what I expected, but I knew there was more to him, or I had a sneaking suspicion rather.
But Cypher's lie, woven using the divine authority of trickery. But now, the lie has come undone. Which means...
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cyphera has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
But you just said you, Zagreus, relied on Cypher's lie to keep living. If she is already...
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Rat. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12 Titans of Amphorius. And this core flame in my belly, is it not the core that maintains a Titan's life and divinity?
Oh, so as soon as we get the core
Going
flame,
to hand the core flame over to us.
he will
Just like that.
pass.
Just so. How about it? Let's hear some groveling gratitude, huh?
Why?
Zagreus,
In the
you
myths, Zagreus was the most
badass
cowardly
mamma jamma.
and shameful of the Titans.
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than one measly life. Let me tell you then, my lifelong ambition was to work with Cypher to conjure the greatest trick in the world. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities, and no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme, we fooled all the fools, villains, and disasters of this world, and achieved that 1 in 100 million possibility. This is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life's pursuit, even at the cost of turning into this.
That's not even his. That's not even Zagreus' true form. He went chibi for us.
Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton Kefali, nor was it the babbling of that child Oryx. It was the divine power of me, scorned by all, in the millennium-long lie of a cat-eared thief.
Zagreus takes out the core flame that belonged to Kefali.
Strife, death, trickery. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity will also leave behind marks in the tale of deliverance.
With this, the final core flame can be returned to its rightful place. The spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the sealing magic of Fagusis priests, and use the Century Gate to send you into the vortex of Genesis, but that will likely exhaust any remaining power of Yanis that we have. After that, the rest is up to you, Snowy.
Farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point. Right now, I can't even utter a plain goodbye.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell that Aglaya brought back to Occam. For every companion who couldn't reach the end, their conviction to save the world became a part of me, piecing together the soul I once lost. I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and everyone else created a second home for me. Now that this home is also in danger, it is my turn to repay your... I hope that...
Snowy. Indeed. We don't need to say goodbye here, because even without the prophecy and all of us, all shall be.
And there's only one person that knows his weakness.
And that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of Amphorius looks like, it's truly shocking. To be honest, I was initially skeptical. But right now, I'm starting to see your point, Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta, do you now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature of Amphorius?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body. Something behind it is still defying us.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defenses. For now, we can only observe this world as bystanders.
I knew we should have brought Steven along. No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral
Steven?
Express.
SMT reference?
Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki. That big guy over there. The black balls spewing meteors. You think it's got anything to do with the Lord Ravager?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion. The immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered, Every second counts. Before that
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it ever not end in a perfect outcome? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing memo keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Emporius.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are undergoing intense suffering. Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have matters to attend to, Herta. I beseech you. In moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted due to personal interests.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was... It was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord Ravager.
That's great.
The source of Emporius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
Emperor's Scepter? What is that? Dude, it's my favorite.
This is what the world looked like originally. And what are you doing here? Answer my question, Lycus.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the Vortex. The author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here. No need to panic, Lord Farnon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose. To witness the
I have to, once I finish the story for this patch, I will be doing it, so I'll let you know when it comes up.
You've never expressed interest in the flame chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger. An indifferent observer. An anti-Catheran who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop, gazing down. Across 1,000 years of the flame chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs with mine own eyes. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars, have seen the deepest, darkest of destinies. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
The gaze of distant stars?
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, Please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Finon.
So he said all that just to say, I'm just here for the ride, man.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Finon, will bury the old world with that core flame.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind waiting for us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart, then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Yet this time, will an epic with endless circles...
Is it you?
Yo? Alicia? Is that you?
Turn a new page.
Of course.
Oh, she's a flatty. I don't like it.
This will be a
Cringe, you made her a lolly.
none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Haven of memories. Every touch.
Well, it's
every
true.
moment.
There's nothing there. She's a cutting board, man. Readings for chumps. What do you... Yo. Hey, if you want to take it that way, take it that way. That's not what I'm saying, dude. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna end the stream for YouTube so we can talk about the real shit. This is where you want to pay attention, homie. All right, thank you everyone who's hung out at the YouTube live stream. This is going to be the end of it because it's for the story, and I will be uploading some stuff, some Star Rail content very soon, so look forward to that.